Under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Today we bring you Conquest baseball action between the Bomb Squad and the Mets. Sugarland will look to grow their empire. Coming up next. And now to the plate, Brian Roberts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Sugarland, the shortstop.
First offering.
Robert.
And this is taken outside for ball one.
7 o'clock.
A ball and a strike now. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Grounded softly to the right. He's got to hurry. And that's the first out. So one down, no one aboard. And here comes Junior. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Aye. This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Nope. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and here's Donaldson. He's set, and the pitch.
0-1.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Smith is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So now to the plate, Ryan McMahon. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled off. Throw over to first. Runner back standing. Griffey Jr., the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
The count is 1-2. Ball.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Alonso waits on it. And the inning is over. So here's Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch.
Second baseman, number 6.
Counts 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy,
One ball,
if he's going to
2
succeed
strikes.
against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
That's a
Tough
ball.
pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
2-2 the count.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
A full
3-2.
count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
On the ground up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor.
0-1's the count.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And
0-2
a
is the
check
count.
swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And this will be fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. 1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith, as he can't catch up on a
0-1.
fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
Ball, that's
Sinker,
in.
1 ball, 1 strike. 1-2 to
I got the
Dominic
count, 1-2.
Smith.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. And
Ball,
he
that's
takes
inside.
very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work
Count
out
at
on the
3-2.
mound.
Full count now. And he
3.
finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Batting fourth.
First pitch of the AB now. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb at the bottom of the first.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto.
The
He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Porto.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this
Ball,
game.
that's out.
They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes
Ball,
into this game.
inside.
2-1. And he fouls this one off. Again, he sends it out of play. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
For the bomb squad. The first baseman, Chris.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Oh, he brought it back. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley.
The left fielder, number 23,
Here's the first pitch.
Michael Brantley.
Yep, that ball
One
went out.
out, nobody on. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line.
Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
Next up, Roberto Clemente. Fouled away.
Roberto Clemente.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. And a check swing here, but he holds up. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, James McCann. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So now here is Brandon Nimmo. First pitch on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Hit sharply on the ground. Flips it behind his back. And there are 2 away now. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Count is 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Lined into right, a base hit. Luis Guillorme will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Brantley is under it, and that ends the inning. Robert Gesellman, 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. And now here is Pedro Martinez. 9-1-2 due up. German Mercedes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch on its way as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
And he's out.
Number 1, shortstop Brian Roberts.
Luis Robert will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Pinch running at first base.
First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in.
Roberts.
Brian Roberts, the next batter. A bouncer up the middle. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Ready now is Ken Griffey Jr. Worked a walk his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 home. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Smith is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Metropolitans jumped out.
Hey. Whoa. 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 Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all just sin and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like, never mind. They playing with all of these and this is money, but never mind. That could probably never rhyme and still be a million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth, just to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dumb. The that I say when I'm dumb, you know I'm ignorant. I'm at my house party acting, telling my guests that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a grin. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends. They like to pretend.
We are under the lights this evening as Brian Roberts, the next batter. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Brian.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is popped up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, here is Ken Griffey Jr.
24. Ken Griffey Jr.
First pitch on the way.
Oh, that's inside.
Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. The 1-0.
Swung on and belted.
Looking up is the right fielder. And the track, the wall.
Oh, my. It's gone. Santa Maria.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Josh Donaldson digging in now, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So the bases are empty here with two gone. And Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Nimmo able to track it down for. So now here is Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hard hit ball to second. McMahon's got it. And there's one down now. No one on with one down. And with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Clemente is there now, and it's two pitches, two out. Digging in will be Dominic Smith. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. Ball one. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. McMahon gathers it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Chris Bryant. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Conforto is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So bases are empty with one out now, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Right side, but it's well foul. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Next up, Roberto Clemente. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Roberto Clemente.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Bottom of the inning now. And next will be the imposing power bat, Pete Alonso. 0-1 the count.
Alonso.
Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
That's a ball.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
High in the air out to center field. Clemente is there, and he has it for the out. Next to stand in is Michael Conforto. First pitch on its way.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope,
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. First offering. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Fielded cleanly. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Top of the third set to get underway, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Justin Turner will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Justin Turner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Giving chase is Nimmo, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Brian Roberts.
To the plate now, Brian Roberts.
Nope, that's a ball.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Roberts is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
From the belt, the pitch. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And it looks like this is going to be extra bases for Junior.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. Here's Ryan McMahon now.
Swung on and belted.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Robert Gesellman will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Now to bat, Michael Brantley. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
Skied into straightaway right. Conforto is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Nick Anderson takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Brandon Nimmo is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. So 1 man gone for the Mets in the third, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. First pitch on the way. Now a flare out toward right center. McMahon takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Luis Guillorme gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. He's set. Here it comes. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. Sugarland jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Lance Lynn is credited with the win. Noah Syndergaard struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Take care in your dreams. came alive. At the same time, I play myself got mad. Literally, I would live lonely inside on the physical side. All my miracles died. 2012, guess that plan didn't go well. Out my shell, still I'm living it. Yet it was written from God, it was gifted to give you a story that ain't hard to tell. 2013, far from a preteen, but it seemed that I had to chase my dreams. Making anything that the world has not seen or heard. Moving words like verbs, curves. 2014, when I turned 19, saying R.I.P. to my pit bull tree and my girl TT. When she down, now I'm back on road, cause I couldn't come round to the funeral. Let a whole year pass, made an EP and the fans got mad. A lot of issues that a young man had, just 2 years shot of a high school grad. 2016, when the boy got me, QLT embedded in my G's. Around the same time I met X and Ski. If the clan ain't hit, then we just might be the ones that have it all in our reach. 2017, I had no place to sleep. 2018, Taboo 1-3 was the best that people ever heard from me. When you get pure pain, I'ma just make heat. 2019, been good and bleak. Cut off the locks, new look, same me. Used to chase my dreams, not a dream chase me. Chase my dream, chase my dream. Chase my dream, chase my dream, chase my dream.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Should be a good Conquest matchup today between the Bomb Squad and the Marlins. Stay tuned for Marlins baseball next. Brian Roberts, the next batter. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Brian.
Now here's the first offering. Popped him up. Anderson over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next, here is Ken Griffey Jr.
Center fielder, number 24.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that misses.
Counts
ball
1-0.
one. Game time temperature, a comfortable 76 degrees. Looked like a
2-0.
breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Batting third.
So 2 out, nobody on. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Marte is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. And now here is John Birdie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Starling Marte is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. McMahon fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now a man at third with one away. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Griffey is there, and he puts this one away for the third. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The second baseman.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So next to hit is Chris Bryant.
The first baseman, number
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate,
Off the
ball
plate
one.
and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That's wide, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Marte is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. Out in front of it, strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So now into the box is Corey Dickerson, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. 1-0 the count.
Dickerson.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and
I got
2
to count
strikes
1
now.
and 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is
Inside ball.
recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard. Into the box, Brian Anderson. Grounded back up the middle.
He's out.
Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Ball, that's out.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Roberts ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. At the plate now, Jorge Alfaro, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. Next up, Roberto Clemente, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And this is lined into right field as that'll put him into the hit column for the first time. It's a solid single.
The catcher, number 40.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Hit hard on the ground to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Yerman Mercedes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Yerman Mercedes.
Here's the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Clemente is on his way home, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Into the box now, Brian Roberts. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey.
At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr.
What
Check
do you
the
got?
swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball one. The 1-0 is looked
That's
at
ball
for
two.
ball number 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Swung on and belted.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson,
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
and there's out number 2. At the plate now is Ryan McMahon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
1-0.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Now a half swing here as he wanted to
I got
pull
one
it
ball, one
back,
strike.
but he does so too late. It's strike 1. High and deep down the left field line. 4 runs here in this half inning. This is pulled into right. Duvall is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Garrett Cooper will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Marlins.
Nick Anderson takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. As he'll come up empty
0-1's
that
the count.
time on a sinker, it's strike 1. Swings through it
0-2.
for strike number 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Garrett Cooper is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. From the stretch,
Number 6, Starling.
bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey.
Behind 0-2 now. Miami down to their last strike. Sent on the ground out to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So now to the plate, Adam Duvall, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
That's a ball.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Aye.
Fastball called strike 1-2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has...
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 4-0 the score tonight. The Bomb Squad led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. There'll be Conquest baseball action this evening between the Bomb Squad and the Phillies. Sugarland attempts to add Brian Roberts, the next batter, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the AB on its way. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball here. 0-1.
7 o'clock.
Ball 1. Game time temperature tonight a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lined hard to center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 24.
In now, Ken Griffey Jr. as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
And he's back in standing. Roberts aboard here at first with nobody out. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Segura for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. So stepping in is Josh Donaldson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And that ends the inning. That brings up Alec Bohm. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away. Now the pitch. JT Realmuto comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And another foul ball. Down the left field line and deep. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. First offering, grounded to the right. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. The relay throw won't get him. Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. Griffey waits on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. He waits. Now the pitch.
The shortstop.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Gregoria.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No balls and a strike to count. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and that'll do it as they man. Now at the plate, Ryan McMahon. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The second baseman. Ryan.
And he fouls this one off. And he misses with it, 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Ryan McMahon goes quietly leading off the second.
Ball one,
Chris
no
Bryant
strike.
is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting fifth.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley.
That's outside.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2-0 to
2
Brantley.
balls, no strikes.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch.
Full count, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That's lifted the other way out to left. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2. Into the box, Roberto Clemente. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it. Striding in is Adam Hazley. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Swing and a liner. Clemente has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Segura is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands.
And we'll just leave it there. Christopher Sanchez, a 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now. Here's the first pitch. Wilson Contreras stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Swung out and belted.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Yerman Mercedes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch of the AB on its way.
1-0.
No outs, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Brian Roberts is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
To the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Pitch out, nothing doing. Swung on and belted.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Left side. Gregorius is there. And that's the second out. Base is empty, 2 away, and Ryan McMahon digs into bat next. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Nick Anderson, 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. Griffey Jr. is there, and he has it for the first out. So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Bryce Harper stands in as he looks at a called strike. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
0-2.
Philly down to their last strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Ready with another 0-2.
Ball upstairs.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that's a huge win. They came in here and said, hey, we're taking over. And that's exactly what they did. The stronghold is theirs.
under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It should be a good Conquest matchup tonight between the Bomb Squad and the Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball, and it's coming up next. So now here is Brian Roberts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for two. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey.
Standing in now, Ken Griffey Jr. as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. And Griffey swings right through this one, so it's 0-2 now to Jr.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2. Swing and a miss by Griffey, so Junior's a strikeout victim here. So now a runner on at second with one away, and here's Donaldson. Now the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. Roberts leads off second with one gone in the inning. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. High and deep down the left field line.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. And that misses ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
He's set and the pitch. Ryan McMahon comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The 0-2 home.
Nope, that's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Two balls, 2 strikes.
And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. Working for the punch out and the offering.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
And he will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. He's set. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he's down on strikes, so they get... Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Xander Bogaerts.
And it's 1-1.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Next up for the Red Sox, Alex Verdugo. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on.
Ball.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's J.D. Martinez as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Lifted down the line in left. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Second inning set to go. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Michael Brantley. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. The 1-1 home. Rolled slowly to first. Reined in. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Next to hit, Roberto Clemente. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
1-0.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Chasing after it is Verdugo. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Yerman Mercedes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First delivery to him as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms Adam Ottavino, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. Now here it comes. Rafael Devers is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
1 ball, 2
that
strikes.
Misses 1-2. The pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Brantley is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Striding in for Boston, Hunter Renfroe. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he fouls this one off. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Racing back the right fielder, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Batting 8, the catcher.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Kevin Plawecki will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. And it's safe. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Marcus Walden, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. New inning set to get underway, and that means Brian Roberts will dig in now. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So 1 out and nobody aboard, and here comes Junior. First offering. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson.
That's a ball.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Glove by Bogarts. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Sugarland will look to grow their empire. Coming up next. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a little blooper to center. Bogarts onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. First offering. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Lifted down the line in left. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now Junior swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's set down for route number 2. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. And right into the shift. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
No, that's
And
low.
he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup
Ball,
combination.
inside.
He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Throw on
Got
to
him.
first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Now here's the pitch. Alex Verdugo
Count 1-0.
comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's 1-2.
I got the count 1-2.
To
Ball,
2
that's
balls
out.
and 2 strikes now. And now the count is
We got
full
3
for the
balls
Boston
and 2
center
strikes.
fielder.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And another foul ball. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. A little bouncer. Another full count pitch home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping up is J.D. Martinez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. The windup and the 0-1. Hit to first. Bryant is up with it, and he'll step
out.
on the bag himself, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and Ryan McMahon digs into bat next.
The second baseman.
Up and away
Off the
to
plate,
start
ball
the
1.
inning. It's 1-0. Inside, and he
ball 1.
falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side.
That is it. The first baseman, number 17. Chris.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he will
Ball,
look at a
that pitch
first
is
pitch
out.
fastball for ball 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. The 1-1 pitch. And a check swing here as he
The count
couldn't help
is 1 and
himself,
2.
and it's ruled strike 2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And now Michael Brantley. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch, as he'll watch a slider that
that's
runs
out.
out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Now a half swing here as he wanted to
1-1.
pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Outside,
Nope,
2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And a check swing here
2
as he
balls,
couldn't help
2
himself,
strikes.
and it's ruled strike 2. The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Verdugo. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Next up, Roberto Clemente. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Roberto.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Verdugo's on the move. He slides and makes the catch. Last half of the second set to go. And next will be the imposing power bat, Rafael Devers. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And this
Oh,
misses
that's
the
out.
outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's out number one. Next, it'll be Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder, Hunter.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Foul.
Donaldson bare hands it. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. No balls and 1 strike. Pulled toward right center field. Griffey Jr. is under it, and he makes the top of the 3rd set to get underway. And next to hit is the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
The catcher, Wilson.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Martinez looking up. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Yerman Mercedes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Now the pitch. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Verdugo waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Brian Roberts, the next batter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Roberts is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first-step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Inside ball.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
The batter, the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. Swung on and belted.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. To the left side, but it's well foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He singled in his first AB.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And it's fouled away. 3 runs already home here. A ball and 2 strikes to count to Ryan McMahon. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Adam Ottavino, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. First offering, Bobby Dahlbeck stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Ball one, no strikes.
And he fouls this one off. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Bobby Dahlbeck is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Brantley going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Kevin Plawecki will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll just flip this one onto the bag at first, and that will conclude matters here as the ball game is over. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Sugarland led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Pedro Martinez takes home the win. Chris Sale worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt.
Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run it now and I'm a great boss. Run it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, trying to be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Steam in the shine, make a dim right there. Gospel truth, got his hand right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's philo. Tell the Uber pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got 2 in the back like some mosquitoes, and I never play myself. You getting low on the placebo. These C-notes getting them looser than. That's how it is. And Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves, you been ollie with the slip. Shower me with love, already bathing in drip. This ain't a skip, blue chip on the mission, finna dip. Pole position, little. Been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time, love it. Haters been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up it all, I promise. It's been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time, love it. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up it all, I promise. I ain't never falling for no pump fake, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take, yeah. Got a mask in, where your mask is. This is really me, the cat been out the bag. And long as the world's spending on the taxes, I ain't standing idle, gotta keep it active. Click clock, hot, yup, Photoshop. Real hip hop, like I rock a big clock at the tip top. Yeah, with my photo op. Hey, when I come inside, I do them a favor. Don't get the wrong impression, I'ma need my retainer. Stacking up the paper until E.T. my neighbor. Just reaping all the fruits of my labor. I got acres. And this been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time loving.
We are under the lights as the show. Brian Roberts, the next batter. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Now a reaching grab as he makes the play and loses his balance all at once. Up next, Ken Griffey Jr. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out. Now into the box, Josh Donaldson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit hard back up the middle. Galvis is there. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
The second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Fielded by Galvis. Throw cleanly into first, and that. And now, Ryan Mountcastle. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. And now it'll kick around in the corner. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And the Orioles are in business to start the inning. It's a leadoff triple. Austin Hayes the next to bat. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. Next up, Trey Mancini.
The first baseman,
Skied into straightaway right. Clemente is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Anthony Santander the next to bat, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. In there, strike one. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Popped him up. Donaldson has room in foul territory. He handles it easily, and the inning is... Second inning set to go, and stepping in the long ball threat, Chris Bryant. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. A ball and a strike.
A ball, one strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Throw is in time for the first out of the second. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Now the first pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out. Next up, Roberto Clemente. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. To short, hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
the catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Behind 0-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. Yerman Mercedes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Mercedes.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. One and 0. Here it is. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
3-0 now.
Outside.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Might have swung at ball 4
there.
3-1.
1 strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. So stepping in is Brian Roberts. A potential tying run for him at third base. Fouled away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. And Will Smith, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now. First pitch on its way. Freddie Galvis started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time, one away. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Here's strike two as the hanging slider was let go. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
The 0-2 once more. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Racing back the center fielder. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. DJ Stewart is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. They'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. He pulls this one into right. Clemente gets under it, and so here is Ken Griffey Jr. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 1-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And now in the box, Josh Donaldson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
First offering to him stays
Ball
upstairs.
one, no
it's a ball and no strikes. Hot shot on the ground is short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Stepping in now, Ryan McMahon. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-1.
Yeah.
Strike two as the fastball is let go. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Hit in the air to center field. And there's out number two as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Adam Pletko gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off. He's set. Here it comes. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes on the run for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score.
bottom low, but that was just part of my growth. My heart's always broken, I guess I'm starting over. And now my battered soul is going back through the motions. I'm just half of a whole, once had no control. Was breaking my...
We are under the lights this evening as we get ready. Now is Brian Roberts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Galvis onto the grass. He's there and records the first out. Next to hit is Ken Griffey Jr. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and belted. Santander looks up.
Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit.
That is good. The second baseman, Ryan.
Here's Ryan McMahon now.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
One there.
Out.
On to first as they get the double. Now at the plate is Ryan Mountcastle. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Ball one, taken just off the inside.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Next to dig in, Austin Hayes. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. One out, nobody on. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
And he struck him out. Now it'll be Trey Mancini. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Clemente gets there for the catch. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
The first baseman.
He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball one. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now. Now here it comes.
Hey! Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Next up is Michael Brantley. High in the air out to center field. Hayes is camped under this one. Two gone. Bases are empty here with two away, and that'll bring up Roberto Clemente. And now the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Santander waits on it, and he makes the play to end. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the switch-hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. In there, no balls and a strike. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And there to grab it is Roberts for the first out. So the next to bat will be Freddie Galvis.
Second baseman. Ready.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
That's ball
No
two.
offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Griffey waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Next, it'll be Rio Ruiz.
Third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch. Swung. All set for the start of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
The catcher.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Severino corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Contreras is retired, and there's one away. Yerman Mercedes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting, Yerman Mercedes.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
Hit hard to the right side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Brian Roberts the next batter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Brian Roberts.
From the stretch. Liner towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Digging in next, Ken Griffey Jr. off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. And this one will be foul back in among the fans.
That's a shame right there. Foul home run would have given his team the lead. Has to be able to refocus, recalibrate, set his sights on something over those 17 inches.
2-1 the count. From the stretch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Santander waits on it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Adam Ottavino is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Bottom of the third now, and now it'll be the catcher, Pedro Severino. In there, 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. DJ Stewart comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0, and he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Cedric Mullins will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
That's a ball.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Full count now for the Orioles center fielder. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Donaldson is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0. To never.
Welcome to the land of the permanent sun, where the flowers are melted and the future is fun. The freeway lizards are feeling so good on the one-way trip back to West Hollywood. Let's go. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control. She's a plastic Cleopatra on a throne of ice. She's a hemophiliac with a dying battery life. Candy-colored fingers and certified eyes. Thinking airbrush thoughts with the logo on her mind. It's so delightful.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Today it'll be Conquest. Stepping up is Brian Roberts, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Brian.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Urshela backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. So bases are empty with one gone, and here comes Junior. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
A bouncer to the left side. Torres has it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. Josh Donaldson is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. The 1-1. To short, hit hard. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Hit hard down the line. Oh, look at Donaldson to first. Hats off to that one. So one down, no one aboard. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly. Hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker change. Change-up guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Two down, no one on base, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Brantley has to retreat to the track. But here's Ryan McMahon now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The second baseman.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And that one yanked just foul. The 1-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second. So bases are empty with one out now. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, Attack with that pitch. Get ahead.
That's
Get the
outside.
offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And that
2 balls,
misses 2 and
1
1.
strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Ball even at 2 and 2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Voit is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Outside for a ball, 1 and 1. And he definitely
1 ball, 2
broke
strikes,
the plane
count.
there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
The left fielder.
First pitch
Yep, that ball
fastball
went
off
out.
the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Stanton.
And that changeup makes him
The
jump, a
count's 1 and
swing
1.
and a miss.
Hey, chalk that up to one you get away with. Once, maybe.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Change up, belt high and above usually does not come back. He used his aggressiveness against him right there.
And the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game. So now to the plate, Luke Voit. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Off the
Outside, that's a
outside
ball.
that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they
Got it.
turn the double play. Next for New York, Gleyber Torres. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. High pop-up. And Roberts will make the play. Now to the plate, Roberto Clemente, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Right fielder.
First pitch of the AB now.
Clemente.
I was fighting that swing the
0-1's the
whole
count.
way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Fouled off.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
So he sets him down swinging. Roberto Clemente goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Yerman Mercedes will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. From the belt, kicks and deals as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Back goes Stanton to the track, to the wall.
Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Brian
Oh,
Roberts
that's off the plate.
is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 2-0 now.
Outside.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were
Ball 3.
really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 to him now. And it's fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. Down the first baseline. Scooped up. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Jonathan Loaizaga, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Your attention.
Base is empty, 2 away, and here comes Junior. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply toward the right side, and a base hit there as Junior's aboard.
Third baseman, Josh.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
As this is grounded foul off to the left.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Full count, 3-2. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Lifted down the line in left.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Now a move over to first. Just keeping him close. Griffey Jr. leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan McMahon. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Drilled to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nick Anderson, 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Gio Urshela. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
1-1.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Bounce to first. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. That evens it up, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. And that is swung on and missed. And things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Number 66, Kyle Higashioka.
Kyle Higashioka stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Swing and a liner. And he'll put this one away. And with that, the ball game is over. This evening's game finishes.
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga. Mis hijos no nacen otro como Floyd. La baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me vengo a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo en la federal y en la estatal, cambiaste las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sí que no voy a cambiar, los que se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me tiran sabes que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales, las cortas están digitales. Los roles, los out de mal, la caja nunca semanal que manden baja en PR. A la fama no se me aferren. No soy de la calle pero me pegué y no hay que los desentierre. Mi nieta ya tiene Mercedes, aunque mi hija solo 6 años ya tiene. Lo único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero para estar claro les deje 50 en bienes. ¿Quién te dijo que tú eres más que yo?
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set. So now into the box is Brian Roberts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Dickerson on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. So next to bat will be Ken Griffey Jr. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no
Too much
strike.
dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. Temperature at first
That's
pitch.
in. Ball two.
There it is, 79 degrees as we get things started tonight.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower.
Out.
Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A little
0-1.
tardy there. No balls and a strike. Curveball. Swing and a miss,
got
and
the
he's
count.
behind in the
0-2.
count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball misses
ball,
in the
2
dirt
strikes,
as he
the
tried
count.
to get him to chase the low one.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got
2 balls,
jammed earlier.
2 strikes.
If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Marte. He tracks it down, and that will... And now in the box, John Birdie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. And that one right down Main Street. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Now to the plate, here is Adam Duvall, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. High in the air out to center field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the... Second inning set to go, and Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fouled away. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. And another foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. And that misses for ball four. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. So now to the plate, Chris Bryant.
The first baseman, number 17, Chris Bryant.
First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. popped him up. Anderson is under it. 1 out. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Weak grounder down the first baseline. He's got it to second for 1. Relay to Aguilar, the double. Last half of the second set to go. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar. Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Up next from Miami, Corey Dickerson. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Hit back up the middle. Reined in. And quickly there are 2 away. So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Fouled off. Into the wind, the 0-1. Popped up. Bryant in foul ground. And he makes the play to end the inning. Next up, Roberto Clemente. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. This one's down to 3rd. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. No one on with 1 down, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. Hit to short. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Yerman Mercedes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Here's the first pitch. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Into his windup, the 1-0. To the left side, but it's well foul.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Marte is there, and they breeze through. Adam Ottavino enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Miguel Rojas is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. First pitch on the way. Jorge Alfaro comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit to 3rd. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Garrett Cooper will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. As he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And he'll move up to 3rd now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. At the plate now, John Birdie. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's looking to bring home the winning run from 3rd.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize
that ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And the winning run is across to score.
You're gonna be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry. You're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Nothing's come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know. Work hard is the best way. Nothing's come for free. When you get it free, you lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Let your hope come from fight, and Go through your darkness, you'll find your light.
We are under the lights as the show. Stepping up is Brian Roberts, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Counts
There's a
1-0.
fastball well off the plate for a ball.
7 o'clock.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marte is right there, one down. So one out and nobody aboard. And here comes Junior. Popped up. Aguilar shading to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out. 2 down, no one on base. And here's Donaldson. Now the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
And a check swing here, but he holds. Striding in is John Birdie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes.
John Birdie.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Junior's coming in, but he won't get there. It falls in. Digging in next will be Starling Marte, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Popped up. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Nope, that's a ball.
The first pitch misses to him. It's
Ball
ball
one,
one.
no strike.
And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Jesus Aguilar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
No balls,
And
2
in
strikes.
fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. And it's fouled away.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage. To the plate now, Corey Dickerson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double. Into the box, Brian Anderson.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Clemente will reach out with one hand. New inning set to get underway, and Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
0-1.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Ryan McMahon goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Chris Bryant comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And there are 2 away now. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Strike one to start the at-bat.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, Attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Alfaro goes to get it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Now at the plate, here is Miguel Rojas. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Heading out towards shallow right. Clemente has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number one. So one down, no one aboard. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Garrett Cooper will come on now as the pinch hitter, as he hits one on a line to left field. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, John Verdi singled in his last at-bat. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Here's Starling Marte. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Brentley is there, and they go down in a... Paul Campbell, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Now the pitch. And he pops it up. Here comes Dickerson, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras.
Outside, that's
he'll
the ball.
take a look at ball one. Contreras in front,
outside.
2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 pitch on the way. Too tight
Ball
with that
inside.
one. 3-0. Boy, and why bother with a swing like that? It's 3-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
And the good fastball there finds the
3
zone
balls,
as the count
2
goes
strikes.
full now. 3-2. Swing and a liner. Dickerson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one. Yerman Mercedes will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. First offering.
Ball,
They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson's after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Brian Roberts, the next batter, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Now the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
The 0-2.
Inside, ball. Two balls.
I know he missed
2
with a
strikes.
fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
3 balls, 2
And the
strikes.
fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Dickerson is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And that one run held up tonight, 1-0.
That's you with that big hands, huh? That's you that can't keep old, cause you keep nailing them friends, huh? You gotta go to court, huh? You got service subpoena for child support, huh? That was that nerve, huh? You ain't even get a chance to say a word, huh? I know I ain't tripping. Don't your brother got 2 birds, huh? You ready to fuck with somebody, huh? You ain't scared, huh? You know how to play it, huh? I know you ain't gonna let somebody come and punk you, huh? Stand in front you, huh? Straight up run you, huh? You got that fire, huh? You know how to use a triple beam, huh? It ain't hard as it seems, huh? You keep your body got a lot of Jabot jeans, some of your partners, you don't really want to mess with them clowns, you come up with them clowns, you stuck with them clowns, you a paper chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G, until the moment you expire, you know what it is, you make nothing out of something, you handle your biz,
We are under the lights. Brian Roberts, the next batter. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the bomb squad, the shortstop.
Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Duvall is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in will be Ken Griffey Jr. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Temperature at first pitch, there it is, 79 degrees as we get things started tonight. 2 balls and a strike to count. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit there as Junior's aboard.
Batting third, the third baseman, Josh.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Now the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. On a line, that's a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Batting third, the second baseman, Ryan.
Here's Ryan McMahon now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
No strike.
Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And he misses again, 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
3-0 to him now. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
High in the air out to center field. Marte on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
As he'll send a ground ball down to third.
And the inning will end. So stepping in is John Birdie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starling Marte comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Grounded to first. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. In now, Adam Duvall. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Struck him out. So 2 down and a runner at first. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Runner goes for second. And he'll be tagged out. All set for the start of the inning. And standing in the outfielder, Michael Brantley. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw is in time for the first out of the second. One out, bases empty, and that'll bring up Roberto Clemente. Hard hit towards center. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are two away now. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First pitch coming, here it is. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Marte. He's there to track it down, and that'll end. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jesus Aguilar. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Fouled off.
Aguilar.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
To short. He's got it. And that's the first out. Stepping in next, Corey Dickerson. Now the first pitch.
Dickerson.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Stepping in now, Brian Anderson.
Batting fifth.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Next to stand in is Miguel Rojas. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Popped him up. Donaldson is there. And that will end the inning. Justin Turner will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Stepping in once again is Brian Roberts. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. He pulls this one into right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Now back, the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
So now to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time and a perfect call on the pitch out there. The 1-0 home. Misses. Ball 2.
Ball 2.
Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Pulled toward right center field. Marte is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final.
so confused. Excuse me, for example, I'm the inspiration of a whole generation. And unless you got 10 sticky fingers, it's the imitation, a figment of your imagination. But wait, it gets worse. I'm not down, so I'm dying of thirst. Coming through with the scam, foolproof plan. B-boys make some noise and just fail.
We are under the lights as the show gets. Brian Roberts, the next batter, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the bomb squad,
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Robert.
Left side, but well foul.
First pitch. Seven o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 24.
Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Marte going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Inside,
as the
ball
first
one.
pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Into the corner and slicing foul.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
We got
And
3
that
balls
misses
and
there,
2
so he
strikes.
runs the count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate
Ball 4,
it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. And now the first pitch, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball,
Now
2
a
strikes.
fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Swung on and belted.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game. But things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam. And they might not be done yet.
Here's Chris Bryant now,
The first baseman.
as he'll look at a
Outside,
breaking
that's a
ball
ball.
that misses for ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to let a grand slam go, but the only silver lining is now that you're working with a clean slate, nobody on, nobody out, got to treat it like it's a fresh inning.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marte is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Next, here is Michael Brantley. First pitch of the AB on its way.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and
that ball went
he's
out.
thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Hit hard down the right field line. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. There's ball four.
That's out.
And now here is Roberto Clemente.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 21.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1 the count.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I got
Very
2-1 the
high,
count.
2-1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Marte is there, 2 gone. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in time, and they stop to bleed. And now in the box, John Birdie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an
high and deep to left center field.
Junior ranges back,
but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And the Marlins are off and running here in the inning with a leadoff triple. Digging in next will be Starling Marte, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Down the third baseline. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Ready now for the Marlins, Adam Duvall.
Right fielder, Adam.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher,
0-2 is the count.
attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Here comes the 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses 2-2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Batting fourth, the first baseman,
Jesus Aguilar is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Ball 1.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So here now's the pitcher, Pedro Martinez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. It's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Ball 1.
1-1.
1-1.
Now the pitch. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Hit in the air out toward left. Dickerson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brian Roberts as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Line drive to center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Paul Campbell enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. Throw over to the bag, runner back safely. Standing in now, Ken Griffey Jr. as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. The 1-0.
Ball, that's
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
High in the air down the right field line. Roberts stands at first with one out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Now to bat, Josh Donaldson. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
0-1, here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Marte is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Ryan McMahon now. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Now the first pitch.
Swung on and belted.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Dickerson's there. And that retires the side. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Therefore, it is Griffey, and that's out number 1. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Brian Anderson. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. To the plate now, Miguel Rojas.
As he'll ground this one fouled off to the left side.
And he fouls this one off. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and there are 2 down. So next to hit is Jorge Alfaro, runner in scoring position with Sugar, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that. Top of the third set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Michael Brantley. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And he lays off for ball one. Brantley is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
The batter, the right fielder, Roberto.
Next up, Roberto Clemente. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out. Into the box, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set, and the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Brantley, base runner at first with 1 out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Marte. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. Lourdes Gurriel will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Coming into pinch hit. Gurriel.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole.
Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
John Curtis, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. Lifted the other way out to left center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now back, the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. It was a walk in his last trip. Again, another foul ball. 0-2 pitch to Jr.
Swung on and belted.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now back, third baseman,
Josh Donaldson digging in now. Hit hard to third. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Now back, second baseman, Ryan.
In now, Ryan McMahon. As the first pitch
Ball one,
misses
no
to
strike.
him, it's ball one. He has 7 runs driven into his name so far.
That's
Now
ball
it's
2.
2-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Now the 2-0 home. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the Nick Anderson takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. John Birdie is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Swing and a little blooper to center.
Junior's coming in.
He can't get there as it falls in. Here's Starling Marte. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw.
Counts
And
1-0.
skips in as he steals the bag easily.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
2-1.
That's inside.
Birdie, the runner at second with one away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Junior's in pursuit.
He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. At the plate now is Adam Duvall, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone! Into the box, Jesus Aguilar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And that one yanked just foul. Miami down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 11-3 the final score in this contest. Sugarland.
Hey. Whoa. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all just in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all just sin and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like never mind. They playing with all of these and this is money, but never mind. That could probably never rhyme. It still be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth just to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dumped. The that I say when I'm done. You know I'm ignorant. I'm at my house party acting. Telling my guests that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a grin. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends. They like to pretend.
Please leave your name and phone number after the beep.
Cause they couldn't see me going very far. Now I be overseas with the mob. I get paid when I pass a bar, but I got no love for the law. I can't remember when I had a job. Back when they wouldn't build, now they bob. I still got paper tags on my car. Now I got gophers f***ing up my lawn. It is annoying. I'm picking my poison. You crabs in a barrel, while my lobster is boiling. I'm trying to avoid them, but they keep on coming for me. DMX, what they wanting from me? BMX, I ain't stunting for free. On my mama deceased, so you know that it's true when I speak. Matador, I ain't running from beef. Mike Tyson asked why my hunger so deep. I replied, ain't no love in the streets. Also, there wasn't no love in my home.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition. So now into the box is Brian Roberts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop,
First pitch on its way.
Robert.
And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Stevenson is underneath this one. One gone. No one on with one down, and here comes Junior.
Number 24.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it, Schwarber. And he makes the throw to first. Griffey Jr. is retired, two down now. So the bases are empty here with two gone. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson.
Counts 1-0.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty.
I got the count. 1-2.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Stepping up is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1.
High in the air down the right field line.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Striding in now for the Nats, Victor Robles. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack
one
with
ball,
that
one
pitch.
strike.
Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The count
1-1
is
pitch
1
is
and
a
2.
slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Fouled away. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Josh Bell the next to hit. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The second baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this lands foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive base hit. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. Popped him up. Zimmerman is over, and he puts it away for the first out. So now here is Michael Brantley. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
No strikes.
2-0 to Brantley.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. And really stretching out the at-bat as he steps out for a second time. From the belt, kicks and deals. 3-0 now.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Sliced hard down the left field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 21, Roberto.
Next up, Roberto Clemente, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Striding in is Wilson Contreras, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. As he'll take a look at ball one. Swing and a liner. Robles is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Starlin Castro.
The second baseman.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swing and a line drive. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out. Now the pitch. Kyle Schwarber comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
To 1-2 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now to try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, Andrew.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with two away. Luis Garcia is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. Swings through it for strike number two. Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. And this is popped up near second base. And Roberts will make the play. The side is retired. Austin Voth, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Pedro Martinez, 9-1-2 due up. Yerman Mercedes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch of the AB now. Swung on and belted. Looking up is the left fielder, still going back.
Oh my, it's gone! Santa Maria!
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Brian Roberts, the next batter. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He flied out leading off the ball game. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now pitch on the way.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
That's a
to
ball.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. The next 3-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. And he is in there.
He's safe.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. And this is hit hard to the right side. But this is foul for the first strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't
No
help
ball, 2
himself,
strikes.
and it's ruled strike 2. Roberts stands at second with no outs. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Here's another 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Robles waits on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third.
He's in there.
And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. Up next, Josh Donaldson. Though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. And that's through into center field, base hit. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
Now at second baseman, Ryan.
So now to the plate, Ryan McMahon. As
1-0.
the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. 2 gone. Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Robles finds some space out there. Nick Anderson, who's a 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. And now the first pitch. Trey Turner will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fouled off.
Nope.
Now a curveball misses
I got
inside.
to count 1 and 2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
16.
Victor Robles is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. And he popped him up. Roberts onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next to hit, Juan Soto. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. No balls and 1 strike.
ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Brantley on the move. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Sugarland led.
boys and girls, people of all ages. I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my casa, I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo, make you move like a mambo, spank a hater like a bongo.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball.